Shout out to everybody in the fucking building, man. Feels good to be back on the live, man. Mic testing, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic test, mic test. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, man, put a one in the chat. Put something in the chat. Anyway, man, we back, man. We back in this motherfucker, yo. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's Ice, niggas. Ice is in the fucking building. Indeed, man. Sorry for making y'all wait so long, man. You know, I had to do what I had to do, man. You know, get everything straight. Appreciate that, Sag83. You know, made sure, you know, everything's gonna go. All the systems will go. Everything's straight, you know. That's one thing we gotta do in the lounge, man. We gotta make sure everything's straight, ready to go. And so because it is, you know, we ready to go, man. We ready to act upon it, you know. So with that being said, man, yo, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all in the lounge, man. Y'all already know what it is. It is your boy Iceup84, and this is the Gaming Lounge, man. I am the owner, the founder of the lounge, man. I am he, I am him. For those that want to know, those are my pronouns. You know what I'm saying? I am he, I am him, I am Iceup84. You know what I'm saying? And this is the Gaming Lounge. Shout out to Raiders, man. Y'all seen that Devontae Adams possibly might be getting traded. He said he won't out. Man, shit is looking kind of crazy, man. It's kind of looking crazy. Hey, it'd be crazy if he come to the Panthers, because we need some wide receiver help too. It'd be crazy if he come to the Panthers, yo. You know what I'm saying? That would be kind of crazy. We gonna see though. We gonna see what happens. We gonna see how this unfolds, man. But like I said, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I am Iceup84, and this is the Gaming Lounge. For all you newcomers, for all you returners, you know what I'm saying? You already know I only require one rule, and that one rule is that you take your shoes off before you enter the lounge, man, or enter the lounge. You know what I'm saying? Once you take your shoes off, you may enter the lounge, man. Make sure you make contact with that like button. Subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying, as you coming in. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss nothing I drop. That's the only thing I require. I ain't charging you. I ain't doing none of that. I just want y'all to hit the like button, share the video, hit the comment, leave a comment. I said hit the comment. Leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how y'all feel about the content. And last but not least, share the video so we can get Ice more into the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? It's the only thing I require from y'all. No intermission, no none of that. I mean, no admission, I should say. You know? So, yeah. Just do that for your boy, man. And we all good over here at the lounge, man. So, with that being said, you know, after y'all do all those things, make sure that y'all, you know, kick back, man. Do what you got to do to get right in the lounge, man. And yeah, we about to turn this bitch up. Indeed, for sure. Raiders says you would take 2 first-round picks. I don't know about that. I don't know. They may not. They might not get maybe a first-round pick. I don't know about 2. Maybe a second 2. Yeah, maybe a first round or a second. Might be at most a second round. Be honest with you. You know. I don't know. I know the Panthers. I know we need some help at wide receiver, and that would be one hell of a trade if we can get Devontae Adams and Carolina Blue. We might fuck around and trade Bryce. We might fuck around and trade Bryce to y'all. He'll be back on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to let go of Bryce, man. I don't want to let him go. But we're going to let somebody go. We're going to let somebody go. We're going to let somebody go. That's going to be crazy, though. Yeah. All right, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Yes, indeed. We up in this piece. We up in this biatch. Yes, sir. Y'all rocking with your boy Ice in the lounge. Y'all already know, man. We gonna go ahead and get straight into it, man. Straight into it. Any offers, man? Any offers before we get it in? No money offers, but any offers as far as anybody trying to get it in? Anybody? Speak now. Speak now. We're gonna go ahead and get started, man. Turn this bitch up. Turn our camera off a little bit for the first game. You know how we do. Yeah, I can add you on Raiders. What's your game attack? What you on? You on Xbox or on PlayStation? I'm on Xbox. Profile picture is a gorilla. You would have to probably add me. You gotta add me. You gotta add me and send me a request. Cause you on Xbox. Well, I guess I could do it too. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what the Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it on my end. 1 second, Raiders. I thought you was already added on here, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all get them thumbs up. Hit the like button for your boy. Alright. So that's your gamer tag, Raiders. Damn, what was this up there? Yeah, so that's your gamer tag, Raiders, with the numbers after it. Raiders 1. I don't have a mic though. Alright, you good, you good. You good. Yes, sir. Okay. You good, bro. See if we can find you. That's you right there? That's you right there, Raiders? Alright, got you. Alright, just sent you a request. So yeah, we good then. Let's see here. Ha. Shout out to Mike D, man. Sweetie Pie Ice, huh? Yeah, man. Alright, we now friends, man. Yes, sir. Just gotta make sure it's on all Madden. It's on all Madden and stuff. I'll send it. Oh, let me see. There you go. I'm gonna send you the request. Here we go. Here we go. First game of the night, y'all. First game of the night. Let's get it. Mm.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers.
Let's go. First game of the night, baby. First game of the night.
The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Good run. Good run. Out the gate. Out the gate.
Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. Room to run right away. And they will finally get up to the ground at the Texans' 22-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 33 yards.
Gashing already. Let's settle in, baby. Let's settle in.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Stroud. You'll find his big target, the tight end Stover.
All right, now here we go. Let's settle in. Let's settle in.
Second down and 8. Here's Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete.
He had that shit in his hand, though. Oh, you had that shit in your hand.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Good defense. Good defense.
Rashad White out of the backfield.
Good defense.
And it'll be 3rd down.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and 5. One of the tight ends in motion right. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Hello.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
On 4th down, Mayfield.
He wasn't able to cut across.
His body, but it's intercepted.
He wasn't able to cut
It's
across.
the safety, Jalen Petrie.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Oh, shit.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Here we go. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after.
There you go.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he's just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Now an opening.
Oh, shit.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
I feel it, man. You gonna run this shit back.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this.
Just trying to concentrate a little bit, that's all. Just trying to concentrate, do our thing.
Here's 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
Second and 7. To throw, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
There you go.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go play action with Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go, let's go. Let's turn the tempo up.
They'll go again with White. And he's going to have the first down yardage. Across
There
the
we
50
go.
to the 48. Now Mayfield.
Good pass. Put it right where you need it. Good pass.
And he will get into the end zone.
Good pass.
Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said
Good
it.
pass.
The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates
Good
guys
pass,
in
Baker.
this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a
I
touchdown.
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Raiders.
For the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Now, Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On play action, Stroud. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Third and a yard.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now a deep ball here for Collins.
Oh, wow.
Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2.
Good pass, good pass, good pass.
It is a big-time play for Houston. 38 yards.
Huge.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down, powering forward. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg,
We got a ball
guys
game,
up front,
folks.
they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes
We
one
got a ball
guy
game,
to distort
folks.
the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are on the board. It's now 14-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Baker gonna hand it to White. He's to the 25. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. He's going to pick up the first down and more. Out of bounds inside the 30. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 42 yards. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Those are the plays that hurt. Because as a defense, Mike, you feel like you do everything right in your coverage. There's nowhere to go with the ball, but you leave just enough space for the quarterback to not only break contain, but to get outside and pick up the first down with his legs.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. They'll set up the screen to White. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Alert, 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 alert.
On the ground, it's White. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Baker to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando. And Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He connects with Palmer on that one. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On the ground, this is White. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third and long. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
Oh.
A dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get
good shit.
Right
Raiders, good shit. Good shit, man.
After the touchdown, here's
Good shit.
to kick it up.
All right, let the games begin. Let the games
On the
begin.
return, here comes Tucker. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to
Let the games
30-yard
begin.
line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Sims now to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the first down for Cam Akers. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Shit.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Akers. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Stroud. Back to the tight end, Stover. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. And But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a 2 down?
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go. Whoa. Down.
They'll run here with Mixon. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good.
Good kick.
And the Texans will cut the lead down to 4.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal.
I'll say, man, great game.
That
Great
can be
game.
very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, here comes Tucker. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. Immediately back in the attack mode, continuing to take the fight to the defense. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Hey, alert 33.
Now it's White. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. The give to White. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On 1st down, it's White. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run with White. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Damn.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They run with White, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
5-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to White. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Another run here with White. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go again with White. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. A give, and here's White. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Yes, sir, Mike D.
This running
GG's.
game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the ground, it's White. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run over center with White. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Third and 6. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
Oh, that's BS. That's BS.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Yes, sir.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
GG's, Raiders. GG's, brother. Good game.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Why Tony? Hey.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can go again. We can go again.
Solid performance in all 3 phases.
Get get an opportunity to go back. Absolutely.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.
That was a good game. That was a good game, y'all. Good game. Gino, I got you next, homie. I got you next, Gino. Say less. What you getting? Raiders, Ravens. All right.
Now on an absolutely perfect night in the Lone Star State, the roof's been opened, and we're ready for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down.
Oh, shit. You got NCAA too? Okay. For sure.
Misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes.
Sure, you already know then.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive.
Yes, sir.
As they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this week.
Ooh.
Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 70 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college.
Like that, like that, like that, like that.
Said in the media that week,
I like that.
the opposite team would be lucky
Shit,
to
man.
cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Deontay Hardy back deep. This is taken at about the 14. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. Short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Henry running right. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's
Yes,
open for
let's get it.
possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing
Yes,
an incompletion.
let's get it. Trying to find our groove. Trying to find our groove.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, my
A
God.
short throw caught by Andrews.
Good shit,
He's
man.
going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Play action. It's Jackson. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Just a little to the left.
Turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, it's Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And he'll bring this one back.
Sure, I had somebody else open, too.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Damn, Dad.
reception. Here's Jackson.
God.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Out there.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Okay.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Good move.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking,
that was nice right there. I get that
here
to
on
you.
first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Yes, sir. Good shit.
Point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Good shit.
Tucker now to kick it away following
Here you go, y'all. Here you go. Good game so far. Good game so far.
And he's going to be
Good game so far.
Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo.
We don't have a first down yet. Unless
the
a goddamn lie.
Just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Prescott to throw it. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. Fights off the defender. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow and get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And he
shit.
From
Cleared that
55
shit.
yards away. That was never in doubt. And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7.
Cleared that.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get
Seems
the
like a damn free throw.
Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here's Prescott. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
To throw is Prescott.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
A first down carry for Henry.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Real quick, ready?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Flush to his right. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, report. Report.
To throw again is Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner?
My God.
The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
Dancing to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yeah, here we go. Like that, 26.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now. It's 16-10.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up.
Well, Dallas is mad as fuck at me, boy.
You're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys.
He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Another good game, Raiders. Got another good game on our hands.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Well, now how about this return?
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points. Oh, my goodness. Here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Odafe Owe.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick 6 ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had an open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he'll get into the end end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
You got a ball game, folks.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And the reinforcements come.
Good defense.
Stop him behind the line. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in
Good
and
defense.
got him.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Yo.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Damn.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run, shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Again, it's Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'll let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Henry will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll give Henry another shot. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Tucker now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember,
good kick,
but
man.
this time he gets
good
it
kick
to go.
and drive.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now.
He'll get this to Elliott.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Prescott from the gun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Sheds off the tackle.
Big strides. Look at him go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jake Ferguson.
61 yards.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the PAT.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Rolling to his left. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Good shit, bro.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Yes, sir.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
I should have kept back here.
Take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah. Here we go. 46. 26.
They go to Elliott again.
Damn.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
Here we go.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey.
This for the lead in the final stages. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This is 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's got Henry. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Here comes 2nd down.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Jackson to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. His target, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Draw play. This is Henry. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson.
Oh, he got that shit. No,
He
he did.
takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the
Good shit,
lead
bro.
here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may
shit,
introduce
bro.
just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yes, sir. Hell of a game, bro. Hell of a game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Yes, sir. Hell of a game, man, so far.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here's Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And he'll get him a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Now Dak. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield.
Ah, that motherfucker, yo.
Comeback plans. It is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line.
We got a tiebreaker, brother. Look like we got a tiebreaker.
Reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Looks like we got a tiebreaker.
No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then
Damn,
handshakes.
man, that was crazy. Crazy,
Charles,
Raiders.
when you see a group
Crazy.
score this many points,
Crazy
it's
game.
a complete
Crazy
blowout,
game.
But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Game 7 is on the way. Game 7 is on the way. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial.
Possession game at the end. That's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.
Yo, good game, Raiders. Hey, you can go ahead and send the invite, man. Just make sure it's on 5 minutes and it's on all Madden and competitive. And it's on competitive. That's it. You deserve it, home. You home. Yo, it's not yo, it's got my shit froze up, Raiders. Hold up. Damn, what's going on, man? I'm gonna just wait for a second, see what happens. Oh my god, this shit got my shit froze up, man. I should have sent you the invite, but we ain't know. You didn't know. We didn't know. Can you try to send it again? Your opponent is left. All of a sudden, when I lose a game, now you want to talk. Now you want to talk or say something. And when nobody saying nothing on the first game. Sorry though. Shout out to Chris K, man, aka Clove, aka K. Love, aka Will, aka Perk. Yo, what's going on, man? It won't let me. Wait, just try to send it to me again. God, I hate this shit, man. What is going on? I have to reset it. The stream and shit. Sent it. You say you sent it. The screen won't let me. It won't do nothing. Cause the screen. Fuck. Y'all, I'm gonna have to reset the stream, man. That's crazy. We'll be right back, man. Fuck, man. Yeah, try sending me an invite on Gino. If you on PlayStation, try to send me an invite. I just want to see if it'll get me out this. Word. Damn, I ain't gonna do it. Motherfucker. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset it, man. It's all good, y'all. We'll be back, man. Gonna have to start all over. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to start all over, man. Start the stream over. I should have just kept sending you the invites, though, Raider. You know, it's like shit got on glitches and shit like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, man. This shit not operating. Let me try something real quick. I did, Gino. I did accept it. It won't go nowhere. It won't move. It won't do nothing.